Quirk's backstory is actually based on none other than the most famous footballer in the world. That was a crazy fact, and here are 99 more facts about My Hero Academia. One of the best modern anime ever. It's up there with JJK, it's up there with Chainsaw Man. Some people think it's better, I don't. It's up there with Demon Slayer, it's been doing numbers. And some people think it's one of the best modern anime ever. It's up there. So if you think you know MHA, think again, because I've compiled 100 of the best facts all in one video. And if you haven't seen MHA, you should watch it. If you're an anime fan, even if you're not a big anime fan, you should watch it. It's a great start to anime as well. So here's 100 anime facts about MHA, number 99 being my favorite, of course. Fact number 1, Bakugo was originally intended to be a nice guy who accidentally insulted people because he was just so talented. But creator Kohei Horikoshi found this too boring, so he made Bakugo rude and aggressive. And let's be honest, this is one of the best designed characters, fan favorite every single time that they voted. So yeah, he got this one right. Fact number 2, Midnight was originally supposed to be Class 1A's homeroom teacher, but in the end this was changed because her design was felt to be a bit too provocative, leading the way to Eraserhead being the teacher. Good choices were made. Fact number 3, talking of Eraserhead, he was given his hero name by Present Mike when they both went to UA High back in the day. Fact number 4, Headphone Jack Girl, aka Hearing Hero, was the first hero that Horikoshi came up with. He came up with this when on his way home while listening to music, thinking, and I'm paraphrasing, "Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to have a superhero power which had headphone jack?" He was not thinking that. Fact number 5, Dabi's birthday is the 18th of January, which is a clever little hint at his real name, because 10 and 8 could also mean, in Japanese, to ya, which is his real name. And let me know in the comments, because I don't speak Japanese. I read this online and it felt like it was a real fact, but let me know. Fact number 6, the Pro Heroes Centipede and Bubble Girl were actually designed by fans. Horikoshi held a design contest and these were the winning designs. Good work. Fact number 7, All Might is based off of Superman, which, yeah, duh, everyone knows that, that's super obvious. But did you know that his mentoring style is said to be based off of Goku? I feel like he's less tough than Goku. Fact number 8, there's a clear X-Men influence in MHA, with both the anime and the cartoon having young students go to a school to nurture their powers. Fact number 9, Deku's aim to bring smiles to people's faces is very much inspired by Spider-Man, who has the exact same aim. Fact number 10, Himiko Toga is canonically bisexual, with Horikoshi confirming in the manga that she falls in love regardless of gender. Fact number 11, the original prototype for MHA was a one-shot manga called My Hero, which came out years earlier. Fact number 12, Midoriya was originally a quirkless hero, okay, yeah, that stayed, but originally would rely solely on gadgets, rather than inheriting the one-for-all quirk. Fact number 13, Horikoshi has stated that Bakugo became much more popular than he ever imagined. He was the most popular character, so it kind of makes sense. Fact number 14, the name Todoroki can be roughly translated as a booming sound effect. Fact number 15, Midoriya's name Deku originally means useless person or wooden doll. It's also an alternative way to read the kanji for Izuku. Fact number 16, Mineta was partially inspired by classic comic relief pervert characters found in older manga. I'm looking at you, Master Roshi, and this adds up because there's no space for this character anymore in anime. And that is why Mineta is one of my least favorite characters ever. Modern characters ever. And funny story, I actually met a lady at a con and she had a Mineta tattoo. And I was saying, oh, he's my least favorite. And she goes, oh, I love him, and show me this big tattoo. Fact number 17, Shoto's name is drawn using kanji, which refer to fire and ice, or more specifically, charcoal, charred or burning, and freezing, which makes his name mean frostburn. Fact number 18, Bakugo's name references explosions because Bakuhatsu means explosion. Fact number 19, the glowing baby in China is documented as the first quirk ever in the MHA universe, officially. Fact number 20, quirk counseling is a real job in MHA, and it's actually explained to us that they do exactly what you'd imagine, helping the youth to understand and adjust to modern society. Fact number 21, the average citizen is not allowed to use their quirk freely in public, which is why all of these young heroes are trying to get their hero license. Fact number 22, the quirk, one for all, grows stronger year on year, generation on generation, without training. Fact number 23, the quirk singularity theory was presented about 70 years before the series of events that we see in MHA. It was presented by Dr. Garaki, the same doctor we see helping One for All. And it says, as generations go by, quirks will become stronger and more complex, and thus harder to control. Fact number 24, normal development took decades of research and trial and error. Fact number 25, All Might held the #1 hero spot for roughly 25 years. Fact number 26, after Dabi was introduced, there were a lot of fan theories saying that he was actually Endeavor's son. So before it all came out, they were spot on. And there were clues. You know, we'd seen that there were 4 kids, we knew that Dabi had fire powers, he had the same spiky hair, the same eye color as Endeavor, and he also was weirdly fixated on the #2 hero. Fact number 27. Horikoshi said during a conversation with One Piece writer Ichiro Oda that he wanted the manga to last for 30 chapters. And he had obviously achieved that because it lasted for 430. Fact number 28. In his volume extras, Horikoshi often showed unused concept art, which is such a cool thing to share, and there's actually so much of this. Fact number 29, there's actually around 50 original characters that are only in the movies, they're not from the manga. That includes Nine, Baldo Gallini, Roddy Soul, and Cow Lady. Fact number 30, MHA has run official popularity polls, and it's obvious that Bakugo is the most popular, winning more polls than any other character. Fact number 31, Horikoshi has cited Akira Toriyama as one of the major inspirations for MHA, referencing Dragon Ball Z at a pivotal moment in the fight between All Might and All for One. Fact number 32, Horikoshi's panel work is directly inspired by Naruto. He said in a conversation with Naruto creator Kishimoto that he was inspired by the panel work. And panel work is the way that eyes follow a panel and are drawn to different parts of it. So we saw that in Naruto, it was done in a very fresh way at the time. And we saw it again in MHA, done in his own way, but the inspiration's there. Fact number 33, Horikoshi already had the broad outline of the story before serialization started. According to his first editor, many ideas were rejected, but he already had the main story there and it didn't change. Fact number 34, when Horikoshi shared his first designs for All Might, his team said he wasn't aspirational and people wouldn't look up to him. However, Horikoshi did not let this deter him, and instead he used that energy when drawing All Might, putting in a lot of detail. Fact number 35, the whites of All Might's eyes are all black when he's in his true form, his skinny form. Horikoshi explained his eyes are so gaunt they're perpetually in shadow. Fact number 36, he also said it takes 2 pencils all the way down to the nub to draw All Might. Not economical, but who cares when it's All Might? And this is his team's fault, right? As explained in fact 34. Fact number 37, Horikoshi loves drawing hands because of Naruto. He said Naruto was the main influence when drawing MHA, and that led to his love of drawing hands. Fact number 38, Ochaku never had a volume solo cover. Fact number 39, Horikoshi originally planned for Mount Lady to be a student and the main girl in MHA. He eventually abandoned the idea because he felt like drawing her in a classroom situation when she's so bloomin' big was too difficult. And that led to the creation of Ochako. Fact number 40, Horikoshi explained in his volume extras that the idea for tape came from something super mundane, and that was him seeing a roll of tape while shopping. He joked that it ended up becoming one of his favorite quirks in the whole of MHA. Fact number 41, Principal Nezu isn't a human that developed an animal quirk, he's actually an animal that developed his own quirk. That makes him one of the most unique characters in the show. Fact 42, for a long time, the first 7 years of the manga, it was actually hidden that All for One had multiple quirks. Fact number 43, and you should already know this, but All Might learned his smile from his mentor, Shimura, who taught him that even in the face of danger, you should always smile to influence and inspire those around you who are feeling scared. Fact number 44, the hands worn by Shigaraki aren't just a simple, creepy costume. All for One intentionally gave him his family, his dead family's preserved hands as a way to keep his grief and anger alive. He believed that if Shigaraki healed emotionally, he'd become a weaker successor, which, spoiler alert, that's what happens. Fact number 45, Horikoshi admitted that drawing Suya's large eyes and frog-like proportions was actually really difficult. Fact number 46, the practical entrance exam heavily favors people with offensive quirks. Offensive like attack, not offensive like Bakugo. This was later addressed by the creation of the rescue point system. showing that heroism isn't just defeating robots. Fact number 47, Recovery Girl's quirk Heal accelerates the body's natural healing process. Fact number 48, the hero billboard chart doesn't measure strength alone. Horikoshi has explained public popularity, media presence, and public trust all contribute. And what I take from that is Bakugo should be number one if people love him as much as we love him. Fact number 49, Fat Gum's appearance actually came first, with Horikoshi working out what his quirk was afterwards, designing a power that naturally matched the hero's physique. Fact number 50, Hitoshi Shinzo's brainwashing quirk was specifically created to challenge the idea that some quirks are inherently evil. Horikoshi wanted readers to question whether we judge their quirks based on what they do. So do we see that and think, wow, this guy's evil? Or this guy's gonna be evil? Let me know in the comments, did you think Hitoshi was gonna be evil? And while you're at it, or if you even just like anime facts, you like knowing stuff about anime, give this video a like and give me a follow. Fact number 51, and again, it is a bit of an obvious one, but it's cool. Bakugo's collar isn't just for style. Horikoshi explained much of Bakugo's style matches his quirk. So the oversized collar, the grenades on his hand, all inspired by military grenade launchers. Fact number 52, unlike in mostly every other shonen, the League appears incompetent. It's a side we never get to see in other shonen, but it's true. They're a mess, and that's why we like them. Horikoshi said he did this because he wanted the viewer to see the group go from a small, dysfunctional group of bad guys into the machine that it ends up becoming, which has a huge impact. Fact number 53, the scar over Kirishima's eye wasn't from a battle. Horikoshi explained in his extras that actually it was from the night he got his hardening quirk, and he accidentally did it himself. Not very cool. Fact number 54, in an interview in 2024, Horikoshi explained he has a history written for all of the All-for-One quirk users. He didn't include them in the anime and the manga because he felt like their stories weren't integral to the overall storyline. Fact number 55, Midnight is responsible for approving and refining many of the students' hero costumes. This explains why many of their hero costumes evolve after their internships. Fact number 56, Horikoshi likes to redesign hero outfits as their characters develop, with Midoriya's outfit receiving the most updates. I'm on the fence, but I think Dark Midoriya's is the best. It was definitely a surprise. I wasn't expecting it for the goody two shoes. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Which is the best one? Fact number 57, the series ran for exactly 10 years. My Hero Academia began serialization in July 2014 in Weekly Shonen Jump, and went all the way to August 2024. That's 42 volumes spanning a decade. Fact number 58, Horikoshi's favorite part of drawing manga is expressive action. We're talking dynamic poses, exaggerated expressions, and impact-heavy action scenes are his favorite parts to draw, showing his appreciation for past mangas, like we talked about Naruto, but also Western comics. Fact number 59, each All-for-One holder has a number hidden in their name that corresponds to their number that they actually had the quirk. The Ichi in Yoichi Shigaraki, that stands for 1, aka the first quirk holder. Fact number 60, Furuhashi Hideyuki, the creator of Vigilantes, the spin-off from NHA, he stated that if All Might is that universe's Superman, then Knuckle Dusters is this universe's Batman. And they both share the phrase, I'm here, but said in different ways. Fact number 61, despite being that universe's Batman, Knuckle Duster's quirk has been confirmed to be based after the Flash. That's a lot of comic book references. Fact number 62, Gran Torino's name is based off a Clint Eastwood film, also called Gran Torino, where he plays an old mentor for a teenage boy. Fact number 63, Horikoshi once said that Gran Torino gives a Dagobah feeling. So if you haven't got that, I'll give you another clue. So his role in the story is most likely inspired by Yoda's role in The Empire Strikes Back. And if you think about it, both characters act senile when actually they're super agile. And both characters teach the main character as well as the main character's mentor. Fact number 64, Eraserhead name comes from the 1977 film also Eraserhead, which is a offbeat, underground art house film. If you haven't seen it, it's a tough watch. Fact number 65, the show in Shota's name uses the kanji for erase, which obviously is a subtle nod to his quirk. Fact number 66, a lot of the characters have puns in their names. One of the most obvious ones is Tetsu 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 Tetsu, whose name translates literally to iron 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 iron. Or his name also translates to iron philosophy piercing iron, and we all know what his quirk is. Fact number 67, All for One's given name is Zen, which uses the kanji for all. I know I've been explaining all of these, but I'm not explaining that one. Fact Fact number 68, Ochako's original prototype design from back when she had her enlargement quirk was actually given to another hero in the end. And that is Kodai Yui, who has a similar quirk. Fact number 69, Kodai Yui's name translates to small big. Really hitting the nail on the head with these ones. And that of course matches her quirk perfectly because she can change the size of any object she touches. Fact number 70, Horikoshi has said explicitly that he's super proud of the name he came up with for Ochako. And that's despite the name not having any obvious puns. And actually the name Uraraka Ochako loosely translates to beautiful tea child. Fact number 71, although Ochako's name isn't a direct reference to her quirk, her hero name is, being Uravity, which is gravity without the G. And actually, Uravity can be broken down. Ura meaning beautiful, Bai being an alternate reading for day, and T being the English word for tea, which is beautiful day tea. And that's very close, as I just explained, to what her actual real name means. Fact number 72, Ochako always wears her gloves to bed, otherwise she'd activate her quirk in her sleep, and all of her bedding, her bed, everything would start to flow. Fact number 73, President Mike's real name is Yamada Hisashi, which is based on a real-life Japanese radio host whose name was also Yamada Hisashi, although this time there's an S instead of a Z, but you know, it's a pretty close reference. The only difference being one letter in the spelling. Fact number 74, Deku's name is Midoriya Hisashi, which comes from the sentence Hisashi Buri, which means it's been a last time since I last saw you. And this is a funny way of saying his dad is absent. Fact number 75, in 2018, Horikoshi said that Midoriya's dad will be revealed, which, as we all know, never happened. That is a promise he did not keep. All we know about him is his name, that he works abroad, and that he has a fire-breathing quirk. Fact number 76, Hawks didn't study at hero school. That's because he was scouted for private hero education as a kid, making him the first and highest ranked hero explicitly that was explained to not have gone to UA High. Fact number 77, one of the manga's editors revealed that Hawks' backstory is actually based on none other than the most famous footballer in the world, Lionel Messi. And his piercings are based on Cristiano Ronaldo. Fact number 78, Abraham Nami's name translates to Together Place Love Beautiful. And her hero name La Brava means love lover. And her birthday is on Valentine's Day, all referencing her love quirk. Fact number 79, Twice's name isn't just a pun. His name Buba Gawara includes the kanji for twice. It's also the name of a train station in Tokyo, which is run by two separate railway companies. Fact number 80, Mirko's real name is Usagiyami Rumi, with Usagi meaning rabbit. Fact number 81, about 20% of the population are quirkless, but the only character we meet that's quirkless forever is Melissa Shield. Fact number 82, Yaoyorozu Momo's name translates to, checks notes, 8,100,000. This is meant to represent how she can create any number of things using her quirk. Fact number 83, Yaoyorozu's quirk was originally going to be given to a pro hero, but Horikoshi decided it'd be more interesting to give it to an inexperienced hero because the quirk was so OP. Fact number 84, Kaminari Denki's name translates to above sound, electricity, with the Kaminari part sounding identical to the word for thunder. Fact number 85, Ashida Mino is the only hero in Class 1A who wears shorts underneath her skirt. This is most likely due to the fact that she loves to breakdance, and breakdancers wear shorts under their skirts for obvious reasons. Or it's because it's quicker for her to change into shorts so that she can breakdance. Basically, I've got a feeling it's to do with her breakdancing, but any breakdancers out there, let me know. Why would wearing shorts under your skirt be useful? Fact number 86, Hagakure Turu's name translates to hidden in leaves transparent. Fact number 87, Hagakure was originally going to be a male character. Horikoshi thought it would be funnier if a girl was invisible instead. And to be honest, I'm glad because it saves us some boring tropes of an invisible guy at a high school. Fact number 88, Hagakure's original outfit was going to be more than just gloves and shoes. At one point the outfit had a mask with a face drawn on it, which I'm a big fan of, if I'm honest. I think that would have been hilarious. And also, mirrors attached to string, attached to the gloves. What is going on? Fact number 89, despite being the tallest member of the class, Shoji Mezo is also the youngest. Fact number 90, in the manga, Leader Tenya's speech bubbles are more square than the others to show just how strict his personality is. It is fair, it's actually kind of genius, isn't it? You got this really uptight leader, you know, teacher's pet, classroom leader. He has almost square speech bubbles, it's perfect. Fact number 91, Shiozaki Ibara was originally going to be in Class 1A, but Horikoshi mentioned how difficult it is to draw her thorny hair, which may be the reason why she was transferred to Class 1B. Fact number 92, Ibarra has a lot of references to Christianity in her design. Her hair thorns resemble Jesus' thorn crown. Her white robes resemble Jesus' robes. Her favourite food is bread, which is supposedly the body of Christ. Her original hero name was Maria, referencing the Virgin Mary. Her birthday is the same as the Virgin Mary's. And of course, all of her moves have biblical terms, like crucifixion and faith shield. Fact number 93, and this one's actually a bit of a surprise, but the UA in UA High School doesn't stand for anything. Instead, if you invert the letters to AU, it sounds like the Japanese word AU, which is the word for hero. Fact number 94, according to the Ultra Analysis official character guide, when Miria first met Deku and he had just his head above the floor, he had to use just that part of his head to hold up his whole body weight, just for the sake of the gag. Fact number 95, Tokoyami Fumikage has the coolest name out of everybody. And this is a fact. His name translates to Eternal Shadow Walking Through Darkness. Fact number 96, there's a real-life award called the Best Genist. This is awarded by the Japanese Gene Association for the best display of gene spirit. In 2024, they gave that award to the voice actor for Genist, Midorikawa Ikaru. And when he collected it, he said he was collecting it on Genist's behalf, saying that Genist was out there busy at that time, fighting villains, hence why he couldn't go himself. Nice touch. Fact number 97, Endeavor's given name, Engi, translates to flame boss. It's also the name of the god of fire in Albanian mythology. Fact number 98, the first pro hero system was set up in the US, in Rhode Island, of all places. It made 189 vigilante heroes illegal and only 7 heroes were recognized. Fact number 99, Stain's real name, Chizoma Akaguru, translates to blood stained red and black. The red and black part of his name could have been inspired by his vigilante name, Stendhal, which is the pen name of a 19th century poet whose most famous book was called Red and Black. Fact number 100, and I did say it's my favorite, it's a banger. In the spin-off Vigilantes, Aizawa confirms that pro heroes only go after villains who use quirks for their villainy. Regular criminals or anyone who isn't using their quirks when committing crime are the problem for the normal police. And there you have it, there is 100 MHA quirks. I'm sure you already knew a few. I didn't know all of them. It took a lot of research to find them, and I learned a lot about MHA, which you now know. If you're into the series, you like anime facts, you like knowing stuff about anime, hit me with a follow, hit me with a like. We release one of these videos every week. And in the comments, let me know if there's any series you would like to see 100 facts about. I will have to watch it, so if I haven't seen it, I'll be watching it first, in which case it might take me a while, depending on how many episodes there are. And I'll see you on the next one.